Hey guys, Nick Halden here, aka DVD Collector 96, and welcome to a new vlog video on my YouTube channel. Okay guys, so one of the big plans that I had for the year 2025, it was to add way more vlogs about me watching movies, and I also decided to add vlogs about me watching streaming services movies. So my main source for watching movies is always going to be physical media, but sometimes here and there is a streaming movie that I decided to watch, and I started this year with Netflix Back in Action with Cameron Diaz, which I already posted the blog for it. And today, the day that I'm recording this video, it's January 30th, 2025, and I love being honest with you guys here on camera. Let's say that today was a fun day at the office. So we are kind of at the slow season where we can be doing overtime. So I've been getting out of my office at 4:30 p.m. every single day. I love my work schedule. I always work Monday to Fridays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. with a 30-minute unpaid break. But today it was kind of crazy, and my supervisor asked me if I could stay, and I ended up staying 2 hours over, which is paid as overtime, and I never complain because it gives me extra money for my favorite hobby of all times. But anyways, today was the day that I had the last Witch Hunter arriving from Vin Diesel. I just finished recording that unboxing video for you guys. And today Amazon Prime just released You Are Cordially... Oh, a mosquito, sorry. You Are Cordially Invited with Will Ferrell and Reese Witherspoon. Guys, this movie was kind of into my list because, as I told you at the beginning of the year, I always like to create a list of movies that got my attention and I eventually wanted to see. I can decide if I want to add them on physical media if they get released and things like that. And I also always specify if they are in a streaming service movie. But anyways, this movie got my attention because the poster is basically Will Ferrell holding a crocodile, and then Reese Witherspoon being like surprised about it. I haven't seen the trailer, but when I went to the movie theater last time to see Flight Risk on D-Box, they play a 30-second spot because this was the big week of the premiere of the movie. So the plan today was just to come home, do the unboxing and things like that at 4:30, but again, it's a little late. It's already 8 p.m. and I do plan to watch the movie tonight. I actually needed a comedy. I can't watch a drama today. The other day I watched the documentary with Christopher Reeve, Superman. What an emotional documentary. That's the Superman my mom grew up watching. And yesterday Netflix premiered a new documentary about the O.J. Simpson trials, which I saw the Fox TV show from American Crime Story, and I was kind of watching it. It's 4-hour special documentary into 4 episodes. I'm on episode 3, so I also need to finish watching that. But anyways, today it's all about You're Cordially Invited. I'm trying my best so you guys have vlogs next week because I'm traveling. Also, next week it's the Shining Walmart exclusive 4K Steelbook release day, and also Wicked 4K Walmart exclusive 4K Steelbook. So if those arrive on time, I will try my best to do the videos because I'm going on a trip from Thursday to Sunday. I'm going to Boston for the very first time, so I'm excited about that, and I've been trying to record as much as I can. Another one of my goals was to try to put new content into the channel, and that's the reason I'm always watching movies through the year. What don't you try to do vlogs like this? But anyways, guys, You Are Cordially Invited. The runtime for this one is 1 hour 51 minutes and 23 seconds, so in almost a 2 hours movie. You Are Cordially Invited is a 2025 American romantic comedy film written and directed by Nicholas Stoller for Amazon MGM Studios. It stars Will Ferrell, Reese Witherspoon, Geraldine Viswanathan, and Meredith Gardner. The film was released on Amazon Prime Video on January 30, 2025, so that means today. A bride, Viswanathan, and her father, played by Ferrell, discover their dream wedding venue has been double booked. for Another Bride, played by Hagner, and her wedding planner sister, played by Witherspoon, with hilarious consequences. So I do kind of saw that the trailer was like that. The promo logo right there says "Save the date, prepare for chaos." And one of the complaints that were given, it was about the afternoon sun and about not having enough light for the pictures. But again, it does promise to be a great movie. I also went to Publix before I came to my house, and I bought a package of Cheetos. I love Cheetos. And also ice cream, so I can kind of like enjoy the movie here. And also tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. I'm going to the movie theater to watch on IMAX a new movie that you guys also going to be having a vlog about it. So the month has been great for me. I love discovering new movies and new products. In February, I'm also super excited as well because of Bridget Jones's Mad About the Boy, Captain America Brave New World. There's a lot of Netflix TV shows that I'm into that are coming out through those days. But anyways, guys, the dynamic of these streaming vlogs are going to be the same. I'm always going to be recording an intro. I will kind of record a few clips for you, kind of like I do when I go to the movie theaters. And at the end of this video, I will give you my honest review about this movie, and I will let you guys know what do I think about it, if I like it, if I hate it, and if I recommend you to watch it. So stay tuned if this is a movie that you will be interested in watching it, to hear all my thoughts about it. Okay guys, so I'm about to play the movie. This is the Cheetos that I decided to get from Publix. I have never tried them. They say Cheeto Puff, cheese, pizza. These are the Puff ones. And again, I have never tried it, so let's see. Wow. They literally taste like tomato pizza. Like the tomato sauce from the pizza. And kind of like oregano. Wow, they're good. So yeah, this is going to be my movie night. Again, I deserve it after a long day at work. And as usual, after I'm done watching the movie, I will give you guys know my opinion.
No. We double booked your weddings.
What?
I'm sure we can figure this out.
There's no way to figure it out. We're on a tiny island. There's nowhere else to stay.
Okay guys, so I'm done watching the movie. And I have to say something. I understand why this movie was made for a streaming platform. So it's a good comedy to watch, but not the best comedy ever, and definitely not a movie that I see myself watching like millions of times. It has its moments. It's fun sometimes. It had like crazy moments to be like, oh wow, but again, not the greatest comedy ever, and the ending was a little bit ridiculous, to be honest. I feel like Will Ferrell as the awkward dad was amazing, and this lady, which I don't remember seeing her on other projects, she did good as well, but it was kind of like a generic movie with like a generic description and things like that. And I want to say out of 10, I will give this movie like around a 6-7. And you can watch it, you can enjoy it. At some point I feel like it was a little bit too long. It didn't need to last 2 hours, but it did last 2 hours. But anyways guys, so the movie is basically about, and if you have seen the trailer, you know already what happens to this weekend. So we have two different families. We have a dad with a young daughter that is planning to get married to her boyfriend. And then we have a sister working like on a TV industry and things like that, that she had her sister getting married, and she basically let her like, hey, I want to plan your wedding. Both families had great memories at this place called Palmetto, which was kind of like a private island. Will Ferrell family had great memories because him and her and his wife got married there. He's a widow on the movie. And the other family, like the two sisters, had great memories there because they used to go when they were little girls to spend time with her grandma. Her grandma was understanding, and they have now a mother that is kind of like over imposing their life decisions and things like that. So they kind of do not have a good relationship with it. So the situation with Will Ferrell is that He doesn't want his daughter to marry because he doesn't want to end alone, and he knows once she gets married, she will do her life on her own. And the reason why the sister wants to get married and the family hates the husband, she's pregnant, and the family don't. Can I talk? I'm sorry, it's a little bit late. And the family do not know that she's pregnant and things like that. But what ended up being the comedy aspect of it is that this is kind of like dark humor. So Will Ferrell calls the venue to basically reserve it, and they tell him like, remember, we can only book one wedding per weekend because of our space. And the person writing out the name, the pen wasn't working, she passed away. So next you know, this other family with a sister called to book the venue. They don't see the name right down there because again the ink was out, and they book both weddings on the same weekend of June. So what ended up happening is like they both go to the venue. There is this huge deal. He even put like graffiti things to kind of be like, hey, the reservation was there, but he never did gave the credit card because the grandma that passed away was like, your family, we know you, like don't even give me your credit card. So of course, life has it. There is this moment where the sister can have the wedding for her sister, but they kind of feel bad and they kind of go like, hey, let's share the venue. Of course, they kind of like want to do a calendar, like have sunset for one bride, have sunset to another bride. So things start to get crazy. Everything seems to be getting along. Both of these characters have like good chemistry, being like, hey, I'm obsessed with you, I want to destroy your day, and things like that. So that comedy aspect was well done. But what happened is like Will Ferrell character hears the lady character basically talking bad about the relationship he has with his daughter. They even sing a song together at some point that they're like, oh, we're making love, how we love with you. I don't know the name of the song, but I do know the song. Like I remember hearing the song. And they were kind of like, that's so weird, a relationship between a dad and a daughter like this. So after hearing this, he tries to sabotage the wedding of the sisters, and then the other way around, the sisters try to sabotage the wedding of the daughter. Events start to happen, people start to get drunk. The crocodile scene was kind of like out of this world. It had like the comedy aspect to the scene, but again, for a comedy, I did laugh a few times, but again, 2 hours was way too long for this movie. And then it led to a ridiculous ending where I don't even want a spoiler, but the ending was kind of like, seriously, that's the part. I didn't even saw that coming. Like I didn't thought that was a possibility. But we do get a happy ending. Every single scene get like solved over this weekend, over the ridiculous weddings. You guys are going to have the comedy aspect of both family interacting, and they're like complete opposite worlds. The bridesmaids from the daughter were amazingly played. I love them. The husband from the sister was amazingly played as well. But again, it was kind of like an epic mess of a comedy. A lot of cast members, but again, the most important was Will Ferrell, and I don't remember the name of the lady. I'm so sorry. But Will Ferrell kind of like, he carries the movie on his shoulders with the comedy aspect. But again, it was kind of like a generic comedy. Like the idea was kind of good. It's just that there could be million movies like with the same argument and things like that. But anyways, guys, do I recommend you to watch it? If you have a time this weekend, do watch it. I haven't heard nobody talking about this movie yet. I haven't seen anything on Twitter, just that the movie just was made available today. It's kind of weird when they make movies available on a Wednesday or on a Thursday, but I'm pretty sure over the weekend more people will start to watch it. It was a fun time. I'm just going to get a shower now and kind of like try to edit this video, the Last Witch Hunter video. I'm also excited for tomorrow because tomorrow I'm going to watch on CMX, on IMAX. I've seen the movie called Companion. They compare it to an episode of Black Mirror from Netflix. So if it's kind of that kind of movie, I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it a lot. But anyways, guys, first Amazon Prime movie of the year for these vlogs. The Netflix, of course, are Netflix and chill. So this is going to be like Prime and chill. This is just going to be a regular streaming vlog video. But anyways, guys, let me know in the comments if you have seen the movie, what are your thoughts about it. But that will be all for today's video. Like I always say, I hope you guys are enjoying with this new content in the channel. If you are, please let me know in the comments, leave me a like, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can keep this money growing. And see you guys again soon on a new video.